Oh, hello there, and good morning, and happy almost New Year, and all that stuff. I've lost my neck. I don't know where I put it, and now, unfortunately, I look like Alex Jones. Eh, It's sad that someone cursed me, and now I look this horrible, nasty. Luckily, I won't be spreading rumors. That's not my style. Oh wait, there's my neck. Okay. Normally I don't give a fuck about presidents. I don't know. I'm not really. I look at our government as a mafia. So it's just the new head of the mafia as far as I'm concerned. Um, but since I was a kid, I've always liked Jimmy Carter as a person. All right. As a genuine individual person. When I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck about politics just like I don't today. All right. Jimmy Carter was someone I would see impressionists doing imitations of. And it was a very subtle imitation, and they would do it like this, and he would have a southern accent. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy Carter. And it was, and he was just a very soft spoken person. But here's the thing, all right. There's a lot of toxic Christianity that goes on in America, and it's quite disgusting. And I am very outspoken on that. I'm not a fan of religion whatsoever. I think the world would be a better place without this nonsense. I think that holy wars would be a thing of the past. Hopefully, wars altogether will be a thing of the past at some point. But Jimmy Carter is someone American Christians should learn from. Okay? And I don't care that he's a Democrat. I know they're all the devil, right? Your fucking bullshit beliefs. Um, Jimmy Carter was just a good person. Like, think about this, all right? I look at Jimmy Carter as the second coming of Jesus. I know it sounds crazy. Okay? He was betrayed by Judas named Reagan, and he was crucified at the polls. But that's ancient history. If you think about it, okay, what Jimmy Carter did after he was done being president, he didn't paint pictures like Bush or go on book tours like Obama. This guy built homes for people who didn't have homes. How much more Christ like can you get? Jesus was a carpenter, okay? He created the first 12-step program called the ladder. And Jimmy Carter, just like Jesus, would get on ladders and he would build houses for people, which is the most selfless thing you can do. And I always thought it was a beautiful thing. I still do. I always tell people this. I go, think about it. Jimmy Carter's initials are JC. Who else's initials were JC? Jesus. Yeah. But anyway, Jimmy Carter was a great man. I'm very sorry for his passing, although living to 100, congratulations, bro. I don't want to do that. No. I mean, I just saw my great aunt. She passed away at 94 recently, and I don't want to live that long. 72, I'm out. That's it. They got suicide booths in uh, Europe. I'm just going to go. I have my thing. Born 72. I'm out at 72 because I'm just like, I don't want to. I mean, I'm watching my parents. All they do is go to doctor's appointments, and it's like, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. As soon as I can't ride a roller coaster, my life is over. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say that about Jimmy Carter. I think that he was a great person. I can't say anything about his politics because I really don't know anything about his politics, and to be quite honest, I don't care. Because how does it affect me today? I know that Reagan destroyed the Keynesian economy that we had in America, which is why we had such a strong middle class where you could get out of high school and get a well-paying union job with benefits and vacation, and you could buy a house for dirt cheap, and you could raise a family with one income, a big family too, like my family. I mean, we we went on vacations, and I mean it was great. But the Keynesian economy no longer exists. I mean, back then they taxed corporations at 60 to 90%. Everything was made in America. Everything. Walmart ruined that. A lot of big corporations did. As soon as they found out they could get cheap labor in some other country, they went and did it, and they blamed it on minorities. Because that's how things work in America. But anyhow, I think that Jimmy Carter was a great guy, and he served his country well, much better than what's coming in. And I think that Christians, especially American Christians, with their holier than thou attitude, if you want to be a Christian, be more Christ-like, okay? Don't be a scumbag and call people demons and blah blah blah. You know, there's talk is cheap, bro. Okay, go out there and build a house for somebody. Go be kind to somebody. Have you forgotten how to be kind? Apparently, you have. And I don't want to preach to the preachers, but listen, you guys have strayed from your flock. You've become wayward. You've fallen from the teachings of Jesus, and you really need to get back to them. Even though his teachings are kind of strange, I read the Jefferson Bible, and there's this one part in there that just, because the Jefferson Bible is where Thomas Jefferson took all like the crappy, like stupid Bible parts out and just left the Jesus parts. And in that, he there's this one line where Jesus says, "If you know you're going to hell, chop off your hand, and your hand will go to heaven, but you'll be down in hell with no hand. And I guess your hand goes to heaven to flip you off." I don't know. It's the stupidest. It's in like the Book of Brothers or something. But it cracks me up. I mean, there's so much silly shit in the Bible. And also, the easiest way to become an atheist, as far as I'm concerned, is to read the Bible. Or read the Torah, read the Quran. I almost called it the Toran, but it's all the same shit in a different book. But yeah, if you want to become an atheist, just read the Bible. Yeah, it'll help you. And you'll understand it's just a bad, horrible piece of literature. You know, from an objective standpoint, it's just really bad. It doesn't know if it wants to be in first person, third person, you know. And also, the thing that cracks me up too is like, yeah, you know, God created, you know, the heavens and the earth and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I guess he also created some guy to write it all down. We never talk. How come we never talk about the guy who wrote it all down? Who's that guy? Is that Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Joey, Jeff? Who's that guy? Cracks me up. I don't know. Hey, if you want to let fiction dictate your life, then you're gonna live a life filled with nonsense. That's how it works. I live in reality, and I know that Jimmy Carter built houses for people, built houses for people who didn't have houses, and that is one of the most honorable things on the face of the planet. That man was so selfless and so giving, and he stayed out of the spotlight. He didn't need to be, you know, selling gold sneakers or NFTs or some other garbage, because he was an actual decent, awesome person, and we need more of those in the world. So yeah, not just, you know, Christians. Everybody should be more like Jimmy Carter. Just help, love thy neighbor. How fucking difficult is that to understand, you fucking idiots? I don't get it, but I'm not like the rest of the world. I don't plan on being. But anyway, Jimmy Carter, thank you for your service. That's thank you for helping people. I mean, we that did a lot for society. Thank you. Thank you. Jimmy Carter. I'm not going to say it's about any other president, but thank you. You were great. Thank you. Anyhow, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Jimmy Carter. Christians, go build a house for somebody instead of trying to take away their rights. There you go. Be more Christ-like and less Trump-like. There you go. Now we're talking. And I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. All right, bye.